Okay, we have got ourselves rush attack. That's the opponents, just spawned in. This is Guardians of Romania 2. So I'm going to try and use a flag or two now. Let's get into it. Okay, let's try it. We've got a candidate here for the hit all team, so for the counter-attack team. They've got hit all heroes. They've got a slightly more passive tank. No one who's going to mess up my mana or my buffs. So I figure this is actually a decent candidate for the counter-attack team. Troops are good. Guess I might find out the hard way. Okay, so looks like straight off we don't have what we need for a heal, but we do have what we need for a counter attack. Not too much work for getting reds and holies, and I think that's going to potentially bring some ice together. Okay. Let's try this and see if we get an ice somewhere usable in the middle. We do. Okay. Probably make one more move without the counter attack, I think. Given that ice down the middle looks possible to cascade, is it? What if I get a purple through? What happens? Really nothing. Yeah, we can wait one turn on that. Okay. We've got Kufu this turn. As long as we don't get hit by both of them on this turn, I think we're okay. So, I quite like the greens into Mother North. It gets me halfway there for Gaderis. But maybe I should be doing that purple, creating a new purple dragon in the middle there. Would bring the blues together. It would get me a red match. Really not in danger of running out of turns on the red, but I think that's probably still the slightly better play. Bunny's back. So, what's my best way here? Do I start working on nature tiles? I think we take this one, at least sets up a holy. So where do you get a 6 tile move out of these? So only probably need 5. Looks like Girl and Burst has already got a tile worth. So do I care which way I make this? I don't think this is going to be enough to set the bunny off anyway, so let's take the slightly bigger move. Oh, that was beautiful timing in terms of when they came back. Okay. You. You, and you, and you. Very nice. Okay. That was certainly a success. Every one of their attacks was a kill. Okay, here's the next lineup. Didn't want to bring one of my red teams because of the tank here blocking buffs, whereas this ice team has Glenda, can do some cleansing, as can regular Regard. So the middle three are the big problem here, I think. Certainly wouldn't mind wiping out the left three either, just as long as I'm not left with too many buffs for Snow White to capitalise on. Okay, let's get it on. So I might need to do a bit of a weird firing order if I've already been hit by the tank by the time I get my ice heroes charged. Have Glenda fire first. Okay, so in 3 turns I can have my 2 ice matches, and it's going to get me a purple along the way. I don't see anything better than that. Just keep looking just in case. No, that's... oh, that's even better. 2 turns. So, do I want to keep to my word and make sure Snow White goes down? Where are my ghosting options here? So I can ghost purple in the 3rd or the middle. Middle's probably better, it's going to bring some ice together there. It's not going to be in a position to ghost 3 ice. So we can definitely start with this and with this. I think we've got a lot more damage there on Rabbit, so let's stick over here. Lady the Lake must die. Beautiful. Well, that was a nice board, wasn't it? Okay, that's it for my first 2 flags. Be back in the last hour or 2 of the war to use the remainder. So for now from me, that will do it. Okay, team's getting ready to flip, and I've certainly got 1 weak team left, so I should definitely be doing one of these cleans. troops. Yep, looks fine. So as long as I don't get one of those boards where you can't move anything and all just cascades into Kalo, should be absolutely fine. There's a very nasty combination of heroes if he does get to fire. Green, so we've got Holy, that's good. Start with that. And then I can set up the purple. That and a reload on that. So it looks like the war has got away from us. They have a lot more flags than us, so anyway, based on who's got what left, I'm going to leave those clans of teammates and come back later to use the remainder. Okay, Rush War continues. Flags are all just about used. I've got my 3 to go, and that will be it. Okay, this was an interesting target, and I was curious to see how a team like this would go. They've got double taunt, which is unusual. Just the one damage dealer. I suppose Kalo is technically a damage dealer, but so I've got 2 ways to block buffs, 2 ways to dispel with this team, and some holy tile potential. Troops are alright. This game is slow. Definitely seems to have slowed down on my device. Okay, so we don't have enough for darts, don't have enough for greens. If I make that horizontal green, I can make a purple dragon and pop it. And that would give me 6 purple, guaranteed. Ludwig definitely will have gone off by then. Maybe I can pick up another green along the way. Yeah, okay. That's probably a way to try this. Double check any change of plan here. No, it's going to even bring some holy together. Interesting. Do I take the darts now? I set up for my holies. Holies can block the buffs, but they cannot stop them once they get started. Okay, so let's just think this through. Yeah, and I feel like popping that is, it's going to get me 5 holies, but it's going to leave the rest of them in a mess and no dragon bomb nearby. So I'm going to take the diamond first, so we can pop the drag in and get what we need. Okay. So I can have my greens, I can have my purples, I think probably the important thing is trying not to set Krampus off just yet. So we take the purple, slide it down, dispel, block buffs, get Baldur, dispel again. Man, it's going to be tough. So this is interesting. I don't actually know how Baldur works with overwriting his own buffs. So you now do. I thought the mana buff was undispellable for a moment there. Right, so got to dispel first. Who do we go for here? I think we'll block buffs on the left. You're back, are you? Get all those mana buffs. We should just pop my holy diamond actually. Let's line up the heal while we can. Didn't realise he had a mana slow on him. So I'm going to try it this way. Don't set anyone additionally off. Now do we take the heal again? I guess we do. About to get a hit from Kalo here. Be some minions there from Krampus. Okay. Come on. Come on. There we go. Well, that was an interesting one. Wasn't the greatest starting board, getting Ludwig fired and not having the dispel ready. I think that was the right team for the job. Okay, here's a fire team. I've never used my Faiez before. I forgot to use them in the last war. I used Baldur instead badly. So let's give this a roll. Really only 2 colours can help me here. Anything other than that before Elfric fires and I'm done. Fire down the outside. And there's 2 green matches. Then we take the 2 greens, because that's only 4 tiles into elf. Sets up a red. Going to take this one first. I hope we don't get a cascade of holies here. Oh, this is going to cascade blues. I don't think I've got any other choice at this point though. Well, hang on. Stop and think here. 4 tiles. Guaranteed. Is there anything else guaranteed to cascade? I don't think so. How are those reds going to end up? To me it looks like 4 tiles is definitely going to set her off. Oh well, let's try it. Oh, holy moly, okay. So we'll definitely have some Faiez action. If we get really lucky we'll have a red follow this move. Right, oh, it's not a bad outcome though. HP left on Faiez now. Okay, let's stay away, sew back a bit. Great, so we did get the defense down on him. Do we make sure? I think we'll go Arjana here, and Kagan here. Jolly good. Okay. If we pop this, then we can pop the other dragon on the next turn. Okay. Well, Faiez certainly more than pulled his weight on that one. That was very nice. I think if I were going for just trying for the best chance for a win, I'd probably go with this combination. Wipe out the left side with the reds, and then the right side can kill itself on counter-attack if it hasn't already. But I'm going to try something a bit different. I've been meaning to try a holy stack against a tree build one of these days just to see how much tile damage I get out of 3. Whether that could be a kill against a tree build tank. So that's kind of the main thing I want to test here. Troops look good. Let's try it. We've got 2 cleansers here, and we've got Hansel as well. Pretty useful for stopping their stuff. Well, it doesn't look like the kind of board that's going to let me test 3 holies into the tank. Now I could, obviously I can set up the green dragon and pop it. It's going to be 2 turns and at least 6 tiles. I think that would, based on that previous one versus Elfreich, it was 2 turns and 1 and 5 tiles, and she came extraordinarily close to going off. So I think we can say Trevor would go off. So I could try and take an ice match first. I could shoot it straight into Octros to see if I can get a holy along the way. Yuck. Goodness me, that is a stroke of luck. Okay, so now we have the cleans ready. Getting Hansel prepared makes a lot more sense. Boy, I'd rather not get hit by Treville defense down and then Octros. So I could put 3 holies into Pengi. Yeah, that could work. Let's try that. Oh, got that dark match. Oh well, Raphael is a pretty good healer for this particular job. Okay. 2 holy tiles. Oh, of course you would. Of course you'd slash her. Now, just go and try and kill her. Very tempting. Very tempting. See how much one does. This is the stronger one. 775. So the weak one has to do more damage. That's not going to happen, is it? Okay, well let's at least get him off the board. So it'll be 5 and 1 ghosted, or I can just ghost 3. I'll take this way round. So 2 holies can clearly kill him. Yuck. Yuck, yuck. Need to find a ice match from somewhere. If I take the suggested move, it's going to be my last one. Needs a... The ice has to come up on this turn. So I've got to make sure that Trevel dies. Ice or holy. Holy, please. Oh, we've got another hot from Octros, so we're going to lose. Okay, well it was at least, well I shouldn't really get to learn whether 3 holies will kill a Trevel like that. I should check out the what the 2 did, as to whether that was over 2/3 of the health. Right, that is defeat. So, congratulations to our opponents. Thanks teammates for putting the good fight. I do believe we get to open a war chest regardless, so I'll just go there and we can do that. There's the defeat loot. And a war chest. Yuck, 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 yuck. Come on, some gold. What a terrible chest. It's got 100 emblems out of it, but... Eek. It's the epic hero tokens I really want. Chance for a hero. Okay, well, that is my war. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope your wars went a bit better than mine. For now, from me, that will do it.